Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in the Risoux Forest. And this is going to be... I'm not going to be able to buy it back just yet. So go with that one there. Oh! I can sell it for the full value. Yes. Right, excellent. This is fantastic. So we might actually be able to do this then. If we want to go back onto the leveling, and then I want to make that a lot bigger like that, and a lot more powerful. And now, there we go. I'm going to level this area here. So we'll take that out a bit further away from the building. All the way over to there. Because what I don't want to be left with is bits sticking up. We can move it back in close to the building once it's done, but that building is one of those that doesn't allow you to do any work close by once you have constructed it, which is a royal pain. That all the way over there. Okay. That looks pretty good. There's the grass dryer that we want, and we'll just sort of keep it up this way here. 75, 190. I don't know why it's costing more or less. I've leveled the whole area all the way out. Oh, I see. It does push it down ever so slightly. But now we've got everything in where we want it. So now if I go into the landscaping, it's done it as concrete underneath or asphalt underneath. Well, I think that's a concrete texture. We're going to go with dirt for the area around this. A bit bigger, and then like that. Bigger again. There we go. Right. So we're definitely going to go with dirt going up to the delivery point on the shed in there. That's going to come out here. We'll blend that down a bit later on, and then we'll also bring that like that. There we go. There. Actually, I'm thinking that dirt would probably look better on this. Because it doesn't like the idea of doing that at all. Want me to get too close to alter it, so I can't change any of that in there to be dirt anyway. I just want to get rid of the grass that was on there. So I'll bring that kind of... Actually, let's be realistic here. We're gonna want to come out a bit further than that. We'll come out like that. We can always change this to a grassy type texture in a bit. And you're going to come out on this side. That's going to come up to there, like that. And so sort of blend it out that way. So this one here has got tip and collect. So what's this bit out this side? I'm not even sure what that is. Bring that track out round there. I'll colour all of that in like that. And then this one here as well. So we've got that sort of curve coming back down this way. Over there. And I wanted to bring that around a little bit more there. So we've got room for swinging round as we come in. And we'll stop there for a second. So the edges and the bits over here, we'll deal with that in a little while. So this has got tip out and collect. So what's this bit over here? Is this bale shredder or something? Because that would be the bit that you'd normally tip into to dump it in. So I'm not really sure what this bit is on this side. And then you've got the options bit in here. You can't go into the building, but if we go into there, we've got now grass dryer. So it's literally just grass comes in and hay goes out. Now we've got hay there for spawn. Change output mode, selling, distributing, spawn. Does that mean that that distributes automatically to the cattle? Not entirely sure. This one does 1,200 cycles a month, 16,000 litres of grass into 16,000 litres of hay. So it is pretty quick, pretty efficient. I like that. That's fantastic. I can buy grass to go straight in there if I want to. I'm going to activate that one already, just to start it running so I don't forget about it later. And we'll just leave that one as it is. Okay, so we're going to have some hay there to feed our cattle. We're going to want a bit more. We're going to need to feed these animals pretty soon. Let's slow us down to 1 times speed a minute. And I also want to go back into construction. And I've got a bit here. That bit there is going to need to... We're going to need to take the end of that off. Let's go to the painting. And here. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. And dump. And we will just take that back over there. It goes up into there. Right, that's fine. There. There's our yard at the moment. This definitely needs to be taken around there. And then I can leave the edges up there on that bit for a minute. But I do want to go into sculpting. I want to go to this bit. Get quite big like that. And as powerful as we can, and then we do the blending bit on here, just on this bit of track, and blend that down. Now, whilst the blending bit here is alright, it's not alright on this bit, so that's got to come down here. And I've got this on really powerful mode, so you have got to be careful when you got it on really powerful mode, because it will just shunt that upwards like you wouldn't believe. So I'm just very rapid clicks. Just for the record there. Right, and now I can blend this again. That's better. Right, it might be a little bit more over there that I would want to do. I'm not going to worry about that now. I do want to just blend down this bit here. Let's squash that down there. Like that. Right, I'm aware that I have spent a lot of time doing landscaping the last few episodes, and I know that there's a lot of you that are probably a bit fed up with landscaping now, so we're going to leave the landscaping for now. We've got our basics laid out here. Something that you can do here, by the way, is the... I don't want to unpark all vehicles. Hide grid. There. You just go up there and you click when you're over that bit, and it will add the grid. So you can put the grid in it sort of on and off, and just sort of shows what's going on. Now, unfortunately, these poor animals can't see over the concrete wall, which I kind of wanted them to be able to do. I did want them to be able to look over the top. I mean, they can look out through the bars of their prison, their enclosure, of their wonderful, happy, healthy little home. Ooh, I can get up in here like this. There we go. But there, we have cows. We have cows with our custom-made fences around them. We have 12 so far, and we will continue to get more cows. I'm quite pleased with this. I like this. We just need to get them some food. So the only thing I've got to do now, we will probably end up getting them some straw, but to start with, we're not going to put straw in for them. And I'm not going to be making TMR for them at all. I'm just going to feed them on hay. If we put straw in, we're going to want manure storage there somewhere. I'm not sure where we'll put that. There's various options for manure storage that we got now. I just need a bit of hay. And I'd actually like to have some loose hay. Although, we could make a little bit in here. Because this is one thing that we can do is you can buy the materials to go in. So if we go in here, we go to hay, I click on the grass right there, and I go buy. I don't know if it's going to buy me 10 million litres of grass, though. Buy 1,000. Oh, just 1,000. Wait, don't I have the option to buy more than that? Let's do that again. And a third time. There. So I've now got 2,000 litres of hay in there. 3,000 litres of hay. And we can take that. I think we can use this one to transport it around. We'll go and have a look. We should be able to get out through that gateway right there. So this is another one where we will do a little bit of a track. I'll probably get rid of that tall tree right there. So as far as I know, we should be able to drive in through here. So we don't want any trailer that tips up into the air. Now that one there, it does just take the hay straight out. That's absolutely perfect. That's fine. That's what we want. I've got 3,000 litres of hay, and then I should be able to go in here. Now, is it going to tell me that I can tip? Yes! Right. Tip that out. My animals have now got some food. Right in here. 2,992 litres of hay has gone in there. As you can see, it's not very much, but we only have 12 very young animals, so I don't think they're going to be getting through that very quickly. And we can come on round here and just test out the ramp now. That's much better. That's much smoother. I like that. That's really good. I'm hoping that that 3,000 litres will be enough to last the cattle until we have done our next cut. So what we can do pretty much the same as what we have been doing. We just do our mowing. And then we go along and we pick up with this one. But instead of dumping it into there for silage to sell, we will instead dump it into the hay storage one over there. And we will have it turned into hay, and then it will become... See, this one here is going to be in the way, isn't it? I think it is. Yeah, we'll be driving into there, we'll turn it into hay, and then it will become our food for the cattle. I think we're only going to need to do this with one cut. The other cut can go into the silage fermenter for now, and then we will come back and we can revisit it next year once we've got more animals. More animals, getting older as well, will obviously equal lots more food that we're going to have to put in for them. But I think that ultimately we're going to end up making a nice lot of money out of those. Right. Let's go and skip a night. We've done way too much. I'm going to skip right through April as well, I think. When is furniture supposed to be sold? Let's just double check. I can't remember now. June. So we need to... Our next task is actually going to be doing the grass. I will just skip over to here. What's our furniture factories like? I'm not going to do any landscaping now until we start doing our mowing. Anything I'm doing is just seeing what I've got in the way of... Okay. Let's load up and get rid of some of the furniture here. Right, that factory there is empty. So I can swing round here. I've got plenty of room to swing round, which is excellent. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to be able to just get round all of these different ones like this. Pick that one up. Oh, it picked up a few more. So I got 50,000 litres. I'm going to want somewhere now to go and store all of this furniture temporarily. So we're going to want a bit of a storage area. Now, we've got that down the end down here for now. But I'm going to want something a bit different than that, I think. I don't think I'm going to want that as like my permanent location for it. So I can bring this down over here. Now what you do is you bring it up like that and then just press U. Like that. Press U again. And then you press the right-hand control button. And you can move this in and out as much as you like. So I'm going to put that one all the way out over to there. And then I'm going to drop it down like that. And that's unloaded and out of the way. Then I can turn the collection back on again. Couple lots off of that one. One lot off of this one. We'll go up round here and we'll collect this lot up here. This is the only one that unloads and loads a little bit awkwardly because of the slight angle that it's got there. Seriously, now you're going to make me wait? There we go. Bring that back down over here. And then these few bits of furniture, these can stay on the bed of the trailer. I don't know how many we're going to get now until before June. So I'll just start there a second. Let the last few come out. And we've got a little bit more work to do down here. But like I said, I'm not going to do any more landscaping work for a little while because I have been doing that an awful lot. And I know that some of you do get a bit fed up with that. So we will leave it. I'm going to take the straps off of this and just leave the pallet sitting on the truck. So we've got all of that lot there. Plus everything that's on the truck. There's going to be a few more months worth of it yet. Which means that we're going to have a very nice amount of money coming in. Let's go and skip the night. It'll take us into April. And we can just see how much our cattle are eating. They shouldn't be eating. They will hardly consume anything at all, just to start with. And it does do it on a monthly basis. So even if you have 30 days per month running. Although I can't imagine why you'd want to do that. 30 days a month does still give you, here, 2,400. So we've got a bit of slurry there. Productivity is 74%. Health is 51%. So it's slowly going to keep to climb up. The health will be a little bit slow because we haven't got very much food in there at the moment, but that will soon start to change. All right. I'm quite happy with that. Well, that was April. Let's go back to sleep again. We're going to go on into May. We've got our new field. So I won't be doing the long strip up to the sawmill and back. We're not going to worry about that this time. We're just going to do the big new field that we've got here. And then we're going to do our smaller field that we've got up the top. Those are the only two fields that we're going to be doing at the moment. And I'll go and do the smaller field up the top first. And then we can come back down and we can have a look at this new bigger field that we've got. And start working on that one. So I want to get the mowers hooked. Actually, let's just check our cattle. There, 2 months. They're now at 100% health. Purity is at 11%. Productivity, 100%. And they're just using hay. So all of the grass is going to go in. That's all going to be hay. And for beef cattle, the difference, but there is no difference between TMR and hay. If you have just hay in there, or if you have total mixed ration in there, it makes no difference apart from one thing. The only thing that it makes any difference to is if you have is the slurry and the manure. You get slightly more if you have total mixed ration. It makes no difference to the end cell value of the animal, whereas grass does. Grass does make a difference. If you use just grass, you won't get any milk from any milk animals, and beef animals, you don't get anything for your you get, I think it's like half the value of the animal when you sell it. But honestly, that's not making any difference to us because we're not putting plain grass in for them. We're making hay, and we're going to be doing this properly. So I did think about making the hay in the field, but there's too many passes. It's going backwards and forwards an awful lot, and we don't really want to do that because we want to be progressing through seasons pretty quickly with this playthrough, so that I'm constantly generating income, so that I'm able to keep working on the next bit of building. Anyway, let's go up here, let's get set up on the smaller field and start our mowing. Just get this one unfolded and we can start doing the mowing. I did have a comment in the comment section saying about the factories here. Apparently if you have, well, they thought that if you have both of them running rather than just one, because we got the incoming with wood and with planks, and it doesn't double the output, it slows them down a little bit. So I don't know if that's the case or not. It might require a load of testing. If anybody knows anything about that, please get into the comment section and let us know. It'd be very interesting to find out if that is the case or not. What have we got in here? We've got 21,000 in there. We've got 16 in that one. That was 21, and that was 19. Right, so they're all full. They've all got plenty of stuff in there. And May, I just need to remind myself of when we sell furniture. It's next month, I think, isn't it? June, yes, it is. It's next month. So we will soon be selling all of our furniture. See if we've got any more than we've had previously. So let's bring you in over here like this, and then fire you up. And lower you down like that. So we'll do this field here, get this one cut, and then we'll do a couple rounds around the outside of the big field and leave the hired help to carry on and do that one, and then we can go and get the silage wagon and we can start doing that. We're not going to take it straight to the silage silo this time though. We're going to take it and turn everything from this first lot into hay, so that then well, we'll put it into the hay silo rather than us making hay out in the fields, and then we can feed that to our cows to start off with. Well, that will be the diet for cows. I'm not going to do TMR for cows. I don't think we'll bother doing that, because according to extensive testing done by other people, which saves me having to do any extensive testing, it's just not worth it, as I sort of went over last time. So it's absolutely not worth doing TMR for doing beef cattle like we're doing, because we're doing beef cattle, and if you put TMR in, the only thing that you'll get increased over the just feeding them hay is you will get some extra slurry and some extra manure, and I'm really not concerned about that. This is the series excuse me. This series is one that we're not playing the farm as organic. I do like to do that with just about every playthrough, but this one I'm just going to do it a bit differently and not actually do it as organic farming, just to rock the boat a little bit. Let's bring you out over here and lower that one down. I think that's probably going to be out far enough if I go about there, I think. Right, he will start doing that bit. While he's doing that, we'll grab this one. We've got plenty of silage additive in there. That one, according to the comments, has been extensively tested, and it does produce a significant boost on, well, I don't know about significant, but it does produce a decent boost for giving back extra yield. You get extra yield from it, so it is definitely worth having the silage additive. Let's bring you on up here and let's get you started, shall we? Right, he's doing an absolutely wonderful job in there. I'm assuming that if we pick it up with this one, with the silage additive and get the extra, and then we take it into a grass dryer, then we still get the extra yield. I think the extra yield is applied as it loads the trailer, rather than being applied a little bit later on. I'm not 100% sure of that. It's something that we can find out later date, I guess. Maybe run a few tests here and there. I'm not quite sure yet if and when we will do that. Let's bring you up here like this. I do love how fast we can pick the stuff up with this one. It's absolutely brilliant. And you'll go on around there. I'm wondering what I should do. Like, I don't want to do TMR. And I'm probably not going to do other stock. I'm probably just going to stick with beef animals. We won't do pigs and sheep. We might do some bees or something like that. But I'm wondering, like, if I start doing some arable crops and start growing some crops on our farm as well, I'm wondering what I should do with those crops. Like, should I just turn them into flour? Should we try to make bread? Like, try to maximize the production chains with everything that we possibly can? And the only production chain that we can't do anything with is going to be... Well, we could get eggs. We could have, I was just thinking eggs, you know, for making cakes and stuff like that. That one wouldn't work very well, but we can do that one. Eggs, yeah, we could get some eggs. We could have some of those, get some chickens going. That's not really going to be a particularly difficult one to do. And I don't want to do sheep or pigs. Now, sheep, they have their completely separate production chain, and they're not tied in with any of the others. So you have the sheep producing wool, you send the wool to the spinnery, and also you can send cotton to the spinnery as well. I got no intention of doing cotton on this map. The cotton goes to the spinnery as well as wool. That gets turned into fabric, and then the fabric goes to the tailor to make clothing, and then the clothing gets sold at, like, the supermarket and so on. That's one chain that I won't have. I won't do that one chain. I figure that we'll do stuff that grows in the fields. I wasn't going to do cotton, so we won't worry about spinneries and things like that. But there are other things that we can do. Like, we've got cows. Now, I wasn't going to be doing any milk production, so that kind of, like, removes the dairy and everything from there, and so that does limit it. Now, we could always buy that in, or I could decide to, like, start doing that a little bit further down the line. But mostly to start with, I was thinking, you know, we'd have a look at doing crop-related items. So, we've got... actually, I'm not entirely sure of all of the ones that are available. He's going to go on round there, so we're going to swing right out round and get this line. And is there a bit left over? I genuinely thought he wasn't going to finish the line there. I genuinely thought that was going to be it. He's going to reverse up now. I thought that there was going to be a little bit left over there. What is he doing? Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.